Imagine you're at a candlelit dinner, gazing into your partner's eyes, the world fading away until her phone slips from her hand, hits the table, and lights up with a message that stops your heart. One glance, and everything you thought you knew about her crumbles. That's where my story begins, and trust me, it's a roller coaster you won't forget. My name is Ethan, and this all went down in the vibrant chaos of Miami, where the ocean sparkles and secrets simmer beneath the surface. I was a real estate agent, showing condos to sun-kissed dreamers, when I met Mia at a beachfront open house. She walked in, all confidence and charm, her sundress swaying, dark eyes scanning the room like she owned it. She was a travel blogger, always chasing the next adventure, her Instagram filled with sunsets and exotic cities. We hit it off over a shared love of Cuban coffee, joking about overpriced lofts. By the end of the tour, I'd asked her out. Our first date was pure magic salsa dancing in Little Havana, her laughter echoing as we spun under neon lights. Mia was a whirlwind, pulling me into her world of spontaneity. We'd jet off for weekend trips to the Keys, her hand in mine as we watched dolphins at dawn. She'd whisper, "You're my anchor, Ethan," and I believed her. 3 months in, we were living together in my downtown apartment, our lives tangled like the vines on her balcony plants. But love, like Miami's weather, can shift in an instant. Mia's phone became her shadow, always in her hand, buzzing at odd hours. She'd tilt it away when I leaned close, claiming it was blog stuff or sponsors. I brushed it off. She was a free spirit, right? But then came the late nights. She'd slip out for meetings with vague explanations, returning with forced smiles. Doubt crept in, a slow poison in my veins. It all unraveled at La Mar, a fancy waterfront restaurant. We were celebrating our 6-month anniversary, the table glowing with candlelight, ceviche untouched as we laughed over old memories. Her phone buzzed, and she reached for it too fast. It slipped, clattering onto the table, screen up. Before she could grab it, I saw it, a text from C that read, "Meet me tonight. Usual spot, I need you." The air sucked out of the room. My fork froze mid-bite. "Mia, who's C?" My voice was calm, but my pulse thundered. She snatched the phone, face paling. "It's nothing, Ethan, just a friend." Her words were rushed, her fingers fumbling to lock the screen. But I'd seen enough. The "I need you" burned into my brain, each syllable a knife. "Bullshit," I said, louder than I meant. Heads turned at nearby tables. "Who's C, and what's tonight about?" Tears welled in her eyes, but she didn't answer. She stood, mumbling about needing air, and bolted for the patio. I followed, the humid night wrapping around us like a trap. "Mia, talk to me." I grabbed her arm, softer than my anger wanted. "What are you hiding?" She spun to face me, eyes wild. "Okay, fine. C is Camilla, my sister." Sister? My mind blanked. Mia had never mentioned a sister. No family photos, no stories. She'd said her parents were distant, that she was an only child raised in foster care after they bailed. "You're lying," I snapped. "You said you had no family." "I know what I said." Her voice cracked, and she sank onto a bench, the ocean lapping nearby. I lied because it hurts too much to tell the truth. What came next was a story she'd buried deep. Mia and Camilla grew up in a rough Miami neighborhood, their parents caught in a cycle of addiction. At 15, Mia ran away, scraping by on odd jobs until she built her blog. Camilla, 2 years younger, stayed behind, trapped in the chaos. They lost touch when Mia cut ties to survive, but a year ago, Camilla found her online. She was in trouble, mixed up with a shady crowd, barely holding it together. "I've been helping her," Mia confessed, tears streaming. "The late nights? I meet her at a diner, try to talk her into rehab. The texts? She's desperate, Ethan. I didn't tell you because I was scared you'd see me differently. I'm not the carefree girl you think. I'm a mess, carrying this guilt for leaving her." My anger fizzled, replaced by a hollow ache. "Why didn't you trust me?" "Because I love you," she whispered. "I didn't want you to carry this too." The drama didn't end there. That night, Mia showed me her phone texts, calls, proof of Camilla's spiral. The usual spot was a greasy spoon where Mia begged her sister to get clean. But Camilla was slippery, dodging promises, and Mia was fraying under the weight. I wanted to help, but the trust between us was bruised. The next week was tense. Mia invited me to meet Camilla, hoping it'd mend things. We drove to the diner, a neon-lit relic off the highway. Camilla was there, all sharp edges and guarded eyes, so different from Mia's warmth. She was skeptical of me, tossing barbed comments about pretty boy not getting her life. But as we talked, I saw the sister Mia fought for funny, fierce, but drowning. Things got messy fast. Camilla showed up at our apartment one night, high and frantic, begging for cash. Mia broke down, torn between love and enabling. I stepped in, calling a rehab center I'd researched. Camilla lashed out, screaming we were betraying her, and stormed off. Mia sobbed in my arms, blaming herself. We fought hard. I accused her of shutting me out, of lying too long. She fired back that I couldn't understand her pain. For a moment, I thought we were done, the weight of her secrets too heavy. But love is stubborn. I stayed, and we made a plan. Boundaries with Camilla, open communication, no more hidden screens. Weeks later, Camilla checked into rehab, a fragile first step. Mia and I started therapy, peeling back layers of hurt. We learned to really talk about fears, pasts, the raw stuff we'd both hidden. Our apartment became a sanctuary again, filled with her sketches and my dreams of a future together. That phone slip could have been the end, but it cracked open truths we needed to face. Mia's still blogging, chasing sunsets, but now she shares the shadows too. I'm her anchor, and she's my storm, wild, beautiful, worth every fight. If you're watching and holding secrets from someone you love, let them in. That glimpse you're scared of might just save you. Hit like if this hit home, subscribe for more raw stories, and spill your own drama in the comments. Until next time, remember, sometimes, the truth slips out when you least expect it, and that's when love gets real.